my default empire, Empire Virus. It'll be a dictatorial, syncretic evolution with efficient bureaucracy. We're fanatic authoritarian for that +1 monthly influence and the slave resource bonus. And we're militarist just for that bonus fire rate. We'll be using lasers as a primary weapon as it is very highly accurate and very useful earlier on. And we'll be using hyperspace lanes. Our main race is extremely adaptive and our second syncretic race is mainly for mineral. We do have enduring, but we do have weak on our main race, so it is what it is. Okay. So this is our settings. We'll be using an 800 star system. There'll be 13 other empires. 11, and I'll be the 12, so it'll be a 12 empire game. There'll be 1.25x primitive, 1.75 habitable, and it's on very hard difficulty. All the AIs are forced towards hyperdrive, as so will I, so therefore it'll be a little bit more interesting. Okay, starting. First thing off when starting a new game is you would like to check your matriarch or your empire, your divine or whoever you called it. So currently I have space miner, which is helping us with mining stations minus 25%, and I have minerals industrial. So this is we got double minerals plus industrial space miner, which is very powerful in terms of getting minerals earlier on. This might be a very powerful start for our empire. Now let's take a look at technology. So we have 3 mediocre scientists, but the Voidcraft is very useful. We'll be switching the Voidcraft over onto here, just to see if we get our assembly yard level 2. Here we go. Although it'll take quite a while, but is a worthy investment as you will be rushing destroyers and cruisers earlier on. For our society, I would put no one on here for now, and we have orbital farm, which gives us a bit of extra food, and we have growth speed. I would pick the growth speed. Earlier on it's very useful. The longer you have it on, the more you'll be benefiting from this technology. Lastly, for our main scientists, it seems we have fusion reactors, or blue lasers. We need fusion reactors before we get lasers, or else we will not have their technology for such. So, let's see, for our recruitable scientists, industry is very useful. And we have a new world already, so we'll either be getting military theory, or we can be getting adaptable. I do prefer adaptable for the earlier on level 5 scientists for scouting around, so I will be picking that. Alrighty, perfect. Our main scientist currently is a roamer, survey speed, so it'll be very useful. Now one thing that a lot of people might not tell you, this is just a tip and trick, is that if you take your construction ship and you right click the system, it will tell you exactly what type of things are within that system. So we can see that Garden Sinners and Olmec has minerals within it. Perfect. We'll be creating 1 science ship early. We want to reach 3 science ships as soon as possible. Now, lastly is Corvette scouting. This is quite important. The point of Corvette scouting is to find out what is in your local region. So we can see that if we send our first Corvette upwards, and then we can swing around and check what's over here, what's up here, right? Our second Corvette is going to check this location, this chunk of stars. And last Corvette is going to go southwards, okay? So you first split your fleet, and then you will just direct them how you want them to go. You see this? We are going to hit every system along the hyperlane line area all the way up here. when the Corvette hits each of these systems, you will find you any habitable planets within the system, and we'll be finding out exactly the size and the type. And then we'll be picking priorities in terms of colonization. Alrighty, so we could check that our Corvette is scouting this area, and the southern area right now, and it will be hitting every planet along the way. Lastly, you would like to check your policy and edicts. I usually turn aggressive to peaceful, but that's just my personal preference. We do have 3 influence a month, a little bit higher than the usual base, which is very useful for colonization, but our unity is not as high. So our first priority will be building one of these. We'll be getting it roughly when we have around 30 to 40 unity, but the first priority is getting as much mineral as possible. Now, unluckily, we seem to have our mineral and our energy bunched up in one tile currently, so if we build upon one of them, we will be ignoring the other one. Earlier on, this is a bit of a problem, but we will be getting our mining patch 2 on here. Our first pause will be when we see a mineral patch within the home system, or when we have, there you go.
Construction complete.
And our first science ship is out as well. So it's looking like a pretty decent start in terms of the home system. Our first scientists, we're going to send them down here to check out, to find out what what research we have here. And it looks like we have 21 tropical world, which we'll take a quick look at. On the other side, looks like we have an Arctic world, 16, and we have a tropical world here, which our first scientists will be covering.
Anomaly found.
We will not be doing 20% and above anomalies. Only 10% below is our acceptable amount. We have a tomb world here. That's interesting. Tundra here.
Construction complete.
So we got another mineral pack. Every bit of mineral is the highest priority early game is to get every mineral you can get within your system before you start colonizing outwards.
Construction complete.
Now I shall show you one example of why you pick slavery earlier on, and this is how you min-max it. So this is a tile that has 2 base and +2 from your mining network. Your beginning tile, every empire will begin with a 1 + 2, which will give you 5.2. Now if you move your person over, that 5.2 has become 6.93. Roughly nearly 1.7 mineral gain, give and take, right? A 1.7 mineral gain for the cost of 60 minerals is pretty much the same as getting a mineral pack. Now I'm going to deactivate that. So now our mineral is at 23. It's as if we got the regular 2 mineral and then an extra 2 mineral from our home world. Looks like we have a lot of energy within the home system, which is very useful. Looks like we found one more mineral patch. whenever you do make an alien encounter with any systems, make sure to go to it and unpause it. So it looks like our alpha aliens are mining drones, ancient mining drones. They are sort of annoying in the way of blocking a lane, but you could pass by them without danger. It's so easy.
System survey complete.
So it looks like our first research is to engineer research. It's not exactly the most ideal early on because we're not trying to rush their spaceports, but we're rather trying to get a few of our biology things out of the way and some of our physics. So one thing about having habitability is that you could do the habitable world research very, very quickly. I'll show you exactly how. That's one of the events that you can get.
System survey
Looks like we have found an unidentified empire, which means this will be an alien. Most likely, this will be one of the AIs. They have Arctic world, continental, Arctic world. So it's looking a lot like they're one of the alpine Arctic people. And since they are right south of us, we do have a chance of possibly fighting them for some of their planet. One of the things we will be rushing right now is another science ship. And instead of researching this, I will finish this system, but then after that, I'll be pushing deep and seeing if I could steal some of their natural spawn worlds. This will be our main enemy, and this will be a very, very nice, useful system to protect ourselves as a bulwark. Second empire. Looks like this is the beta. The beta alien empire. They're currently building a space station over this planet. I mean a mining station. And here's their research. They have 3 corvettes, just as we do. 105 fleet power means they're a regular AI, not really militaristic and not extremely militaristic or fanatic purifier, which is good. Looks like they have
Construction complete.
finished their science ship as well, but they don't have a scientist right now. Alrighty, so we have 3 scientists now. That's pretty good. So the point of having multiple scientists is to send them out and find all the worlds that you might want to colonize within the next while. We are a tropical empire, so we will not be having too much luck with all of these tundra-related worlds down here, so I'll not be sending a scientist down there. But there is a lot of Arctic worlds this game. Since there's so many Arctic worlds, we could look towards rushing these guys and trying to take them down with by amassing as much mineral as possible. And since our main species is extremely habitable, we could take large chunks of area of other planet types that normally we cannot colonize.
Construction complete.
Okay. Looks like this is a very, very good world in terms of some science research. There is, give or take, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around 12 research bonuses within this planet, and with natural beauty and such, it's a very good science world. Let's start collecting some of these energy tiles.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Seems we have lost our first corvette because entering from this system towards their mining station is a bad idea. RIP corvette. We have ran into another alien race.
Fleet destroyed.
gamma aliens. So there's an empire here, and there's another empire here. It's starting to look like they are continental. They'll be competing against us for planets that's similar to us. They are 100 fleet power, which means they're very, very similar to us in terms of, I believe they might be militaristic, just militant, or just right. Whereas these are only tundras over here, they will not be expanding towards us most likely. Seems we have found a bunch of primitives. These are very useful primitives. They have a lot of bonus to physics and unity. They're very, very unique in that aspect, they seem. We'll be trying to uplift them in the future for science bonuses.
Construction complete.
They do have a 25 Alpine world, which means this AI is subject to grow very big, which means we have to conquer or get rid of them in some way or shape or form. They're our #1 threat.
System survey complete.
This is a very interesting world in terms of its scattered resources.
System survey complete. An alien empire has established communications.
They're militarists, as we said earlier, materialists and xenophobe. They don't like us, and we won't like them either. So our warriors salute you. -20, but they are receptive. Interesting. So we could form a nap right now with them, but we do want to fight them later on. If we do form a nap, we could break it later and then war deck them. Alrighty.
System survey complete.
Seems our homeworld is getting a lot more mineral stocked up. We'll be building our first monument. Since we have met an extra AI empire, we'll be building a third science ship.
Construction complete. Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Alrighty, we'll be recruiting more scientists. It seems like it's most likely going to be their military expertise. We have one scientist heading upwards, one cleaning up the right side, one scientist down south. So it's time to send one to the right. Gamma aliens will be contacting us soon. Well, it seems Delta is the space whales.
Construction complete.
Evelyn. Okay, we got zealots over here who are spiritual. They are xenophobe, so they don't like other people.
Anomaly found.
And unlike the other group, they do not want to. They do not want to form any naps with us. So our monument is complete. We'll be switching this over just for that extra bit of unity, so we could try to rush some of these techs. Most likely, we'll be going for reach for the stars and trying to steal this world right here, or possibly Stellaris.
System survey complete.
So whenever there's the name of the system is the same as their flag name, it means you have Meta Enclave.
System survey complete.
We will be rushing our first colony ship since we do have more than 30 mineral now.
Construction complete.
Looks like Epsilon is another empire. On the right here is another empire. We'll be picking expansionists for reach for start.
Anomaly found.
Since we do have enough energy credit, we'll be holding for now. Seems Zeta Alien are the amiibo hunter mother thing. And there's a few desert worlds down here. They might be a desert species. These guys are definitely a tundra. And these guys are continental. So this guy has finished his survey of this part of the arm or branch of the galaxy. And I will
An
like
alien empire has established communications. Anomaly found. System
So, one
survey
more month.
complete.
We'll be making a colony ship. This Alpine world has a pretty interesting start in terms of the bonuses. There's bonus to energy credit physics. There's a lot of tiles that are open earlier on. We'll be creating it with our main population with the extremely habitability. To prepare for them, I will be finishing up all of the rest of our systems in our area. Upgrading.
System
Mining
survey
station.
complete.
Oh, we're unlucky. We're off by one. Seems we have our 3 enemy empires already nearby us.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Alrighty, we can see Polaris now has this similar strong magnetic field, and it has a low gravity, so it's a little bit cheaper to build here. This planet is relatively sad in terms of its size, but it is a possibility we could try to colonize this just to close the border off, but then there's no strategic protection in this location. If we do colonize here, we could put a fort and protect all of these hyperlanes from our south side. See, it's only been 2 years and our habitable world survey has been completed. We'll be taking that extra bit of sociology research and it'll be put into good use.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
Our colony ship is, and in give or take 9 months, we'll be having reached for a star. So, if we wait 2 months, then we'll launch our colony ship out. Just so we could save a little bit on energy credit within the next month or 2. Oh ho! Now this changes things. So we got a 21 population world with bonus 25% mineral, and there's a lot of mineral tiles here on this planet. We will be having that as a very high priority on colonization. This changes things. As we can see, Polaris in this system has a lot of bonuses. When he does colonize this Arctic world here, which is definite, he will be grabbing this system and all of these bonuses. So if we do want to really screw him up, we'll be pushing for Polaris. So here is our goal. We settle Polaris and we settle the Ramal 3. Once we get those and we have our new populations up and such, we'll be starting to prepare for war with these guys.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Research complete.
Alrighty. Planetary unification, border range, or slave. All three of these are very useful technology. We'll be getting planetary, the monthly influence first. We do not have very good sign. Once these two are complete,
An alien empire has established communications.
reach for the star. It only takes 152, 6. This is definitely agreeable. And looks like we found the mining stations of the mining drone and their homeworld. I must pause for 1 second.
Colonization in progress.
Alright, seems we have lost an extra corvette. It looks like there's a lot of mining drones on this side of the map, so it will be treacherous to continue. And these guys have met the Holy Empire. Looks like this is Pristine Jewel, one of their holy world.
System survey complete.
Geothermal. That's very interesting for level 1 and on. Since we do have the extra energy credit bank, we'll be spending a bit of it on getting our second colony ship up.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Ooh, we got another new world. Expert. We'll be checking the 25 world to see if it is worth stealing this one.
Anomaly found.
So these guys wanted to form a nap with me. I will agree with them. These guys are a little more worried towards us. Okay. Alrighty, so as we see, we have a nap with these two, but these guys are gonna hate us real soon. As border friction is gonna outgrow the trust. They're a little bit superior and they're receptive from that. Before what we will do to them, they will not be receptive for long. homeworld, it seems our population is about to grow up, so we're gonna clear out the tiles.
Research complete.
In this case, we'll be trying to get ion thrusters just for that little bit extra evasion and combat speed for a ship. We do not have a rocketry scientist.
System survey complete.
I'm just gonna get the science to clear out all the systems just to see if there's a lot of minerals and such resources over there.
System survey complete.
As we can see, border friction is starting to go up, and they are starting to be a little more angry at them.
System survey complete.
Looks like we have met one more empire up north of us. Might be a desert species. From the looks of the 25 world, it is mediocre. Even though it is very large, it has a bit of mineral in it. We do not need to fully rush it. It does have a lot of mineral within its system, so it would be nice if we are able to attack them earlier on.
Construction complete.
I will send it over here and see if I do have a chance of getting it from.
Tile blocker cleared.
That's weird, my scientist was acting strange. Our current priority is to get 50 mineral a turn. That's enough to crack the AI. I will be saving up for spaceports.
System survey complete. An alien empire has established communications.
We could border rape this AI just from the start. Oh, we'll do that. Here, I'll show you something interesting.
Colonization in progress. System survey complete.
Alrighty, so we can see in Hyperlane version that this AI is currently being border raped. Even though we have an app that won't be lasting for too long.
Colony established.
Seems they have closed their borders to me too. But as expected.
System survey complete.
We'll be sending this Corvette back. Every bit of Corvettes we could get back is a little bit more helpful towards our fleet power. Saves us a bit of mineral.
Construction complete.
Now we need a spaceport. ASAP.
Construction complete.
The only resource we need right now is mineral.
System survey complete.
Seems they have their second expansion, their second planet. We will have a little more fleet powers. Stellaris will be our rally point. The North Star should point us to the way home. Once again, 41 mineral right now per 43 mineral per.
System survey complete.
Ooh. Seems we have a leader that has hit his limit. We will be dismissing him once we have more mineral force. Since we do have a nap right now, I cannot declare them as my rivals, I believe. Yeah. Surprisingly, they're still receptive. Even though
Anomaly found.
border raping them. We'll continue producing corvettes and getting more mineral tiles. And making more spaceport. Fusion reactors.
Research complete.
Okay, hopefully we get solar energy tiles or energy grids. In the short run, solar panels is a lot more useful.
System survey complete.
And they broke the net. It is time for us to amass as big of a fleet as possible.
Construction complete.
We need a very good admiral, which means unyielding is very useful.
Anomaly found.
Polaris Stellaris Prime, happiness I do not worry about. Not one.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
We are going
System
full Nazi
survey
Germany
complete.
on these guys.
System survey complete. Incoming transmission.
They're willing to pay us mineral for star charts, but I will decline. The more information you give to the AI, the stronger they are.
Research
Do not
complete.
give them information. Tile block. Apparently none of those tile blockers affect them. But I do not need more food as well. In the long run, wildlife is a little more useful. We will be switching our expertise. Even though he won't be getting XP, he won't be getting much, so it's not a wait.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Colony established.
We will be canceling the for another space station.
System survey complete.
Now let's see if we can secure a research agreement with these guys, since they're very receptive and we have a nap with them. Alrighty, for one food, we get the research agreement. That should be useful. And they are... So solar panels, we're getting 25% extra. And we're getting an extra 25%. That's an extra 50% research on 2 different techs. That's very useful. Now we do have a lot of energy credit, so I'm going to move these guys off it. Put this back on. Polaris is going to continue doing energy. Energy.
System survey complete.
And here's the next
Anomaly
spaceport.
found.
$25 Gaia work. That's interesting. That is very
Construction
interesting.
complete. System survey complete.
Looks like these guys, the ones that were border raping, are currently enemies with these guys. So if we declare rivalry, we get 0.8 influence a month. So we're at 4.8 influence a month. And these guys they're going to be very happy with us. So this is a very, very good win-win situation. Now I would like to get colonization fever for that extra 2 influence, or 3 influence, unity a month. And we're off to a pretty good start, I would say.
Construction complete.
This is a perfect ring world galaxy.
Construction complete.
Solar system.
Construction complete.
Alrighty, Polaris Prime. We have abandoned terraform project. I would love to continue this project, but we currently need this world. There's a high chance that we may get some sort of really nasty event, so we're gonna hold on that for now. Although there's unhappiness within that world, we're gonna just let them be.
Anomaly found. Research complete.
Now, armor is somewhat useful, but the minerals, that is where it's at.
Construction complete.
We are rushing, we are rushing, we are rushing.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Anomaly found. System survey complete.
We're currently the weakest of all. We need more corvettes.
Construction complete.
But every 2 months we'll be pumping out 1.5 corvettes. So we are in a pretty good position.
Research complete.
Solar panels. Now we can have the energy. Next up is gravitational sensors, just for that tracking mode. Now we notice one thing. These guys are the opposite of each other. Here you go. Now we got maximum tech efficiency.
System survey complete.
So there's a 100 Gaia world called Toa 2, and this isn't a holy world, I believe. I would love to colonize this, but we first want to take these guys out. Is there any way these guys will take it? No. We're gonna hold it there. Random 25 Gaia. Interesting.
Construction complete. Construction complete. survey complete. System survey complete.
We're gonna bump up our food so we stop. We're gonna stop getting bonus for a bit. Start getting some solar panel. Just to get that energy up. In terms of planet management, it seems our planet is doing alright, exactly on track. We have a little bit of extra science coming in soon.
Anomaly found. Special project complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
We will not be attacking
System
these guys
survey
until we
complete.
have, give or
System
take,
survey complete.
deflectors at least.
Research complete. Construction
These guys
complete.
are rivaling everyone. That's their problem. Border range, perfect. This is the first thing we're looking for. Does not look like we have any good scientists with such.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found. Construction complete.
We do have a little bit of a food.
Incoming transmission.
I will not be forming a defensive pact with these guys, as I do not want to war the same people as they do. But, to solve our food problem,
Research complete.
okay, robots. We don't exactly want robots in this playthrough. We want slavery and we want good slaves, so we need to conquer these. My network is the only thing that's feasible in
System
Yeah.
survey complete.
very bad luck with our love on our side.
Anomaly found.
We have pirates now, that's great. Who do you think they might be? I'm ready to hunt them down.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
There is a danger for Delaric cruiser or Delaric of getting space parasites. So, we will be putting our really bad side. Now, if it does fit. Okay, yeah, found the space parasite, brain parasites. So, they were able to get the research done.
Construction complete.
Which is great. Have we found the pirate?
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, seems like we found the pirate. They're heading to Haima. Seems like they're gonna break or something.
Station under attack.
Why are these retards going to the center of the galaxy? Someone please explain to me why my construction ships are flying with the pirate fleets on invasion, because that is very strange to me. We need to upgrade our spaceport.
Evading hostile fleet. System survey complete. System survey complete. Mining station lost. System survey complete. Evading hostile fleet. Research complete.
Stubborn and adaptable. That is the straight.
Construction complete.
Now, observatory, that's a very interesting and rare technology. If we get deflector, we can go into warp, but the observatory is very, very interesting. We'll be getting that now.
Construction complete. Anomaly found. Construction complete.
We'll be using slaves on this world, and we'll be moving people over afterward. Part should be somewhere over here. Oh.
Construction complete.
I'll take out this state.
Anomaly found.
We'll be getting one more sun, since we seem to be struggling with the right text right now.
System survey complete.
Field manipulation, though. We'll be getting Monadic.
Anomaly found. System survey complete. Construction complete.
Hey, look, we have salty. Our people are very, very salty. But I feel like these guys are a little more salty because they are being border raped. Hey!
System survey complete.
Their problem, not mine. Now, I don't understand why they would put one here, but that's his choice.
Construction complete.
So we could see that we could go a little more over capacity on our fleets, or corvettes, because we have more than enough credit to support them.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, that was a very good research. We have deflector technique.
Anomaly found.
I mean, we could research anything.
Construction complete.
We'll be colonizing this one as well here, just so they can't come upward.
Debris analyzed.
Ooh, that's very... Okay, we have a chance of getting spaceports and destroyers, which is very, very good, or we could get mineral processing plants. These won't be that beneficial, so let's get this first. Observatory has their own thing. Oh, looking good. It's looking a lot like this will be a tech planet, despite everything else.
System survey complete.
Despite the fact that I am over capacity, I am still the weakest among this galaxy. So you can tell that the AI is very, very powerful in this game.
Anomaly found.
Do need a bit more food. We can't get these guys yet. We're colonizing the Gaia and we'll be sending our people there. This Tundra is a very good energy world, despite what it looks like.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Spaceborne life form encountered. Construction complete.
Let's push for this.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
Seems like they got the third world up and the tech is a little high.
Anomaly found. System survey complete.
If we research this, we get military theory guy, so we're gonna hold that there for now.
System survey complete.
This is a very crappy system.
Construction complete. Evading hostile fleet. System survey complete.
Yep. That the dragon's gonna kill my freaking scientist if I leave. So I'll save my son. It'll cost me a little bit of mineral, but that's alright.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Since we are colonizing multiple worlds, we are going to spend a little bit extra energy credit.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Bio. We don't need. We need state.
Construction complete.
Oh, well, this is interesting. We get 12 months of resources and a lot of energy credits, which will help us a lot. Or we can send it for... I'm gonna send it for... Looks like our northern allies or northern friends here are doing alright. That's around
System
time for
survey
us to
complete.
fight these guys.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
Alrighty, it's time for blue laser. Ah, no luck. It's all new world. New world, new world. New world, new... Key. Brutal. Oh, here we go. We can switch these guys around. Since we do have a lot of influence, we're gonna start using these.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Border range has been expanded, and now it's time for adaptive bureaucracy. This is a very useful thing.
Anomaly found.
Since we need more scientists and more leaders.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
So we can move to spiritualism, which is very useful. One is here, one is here. One is down here. Okay. Not a priority, but we'll
System
try for it.
survey complete. Colonization in progress. Colony established.
There we go.
Construction complete.
Ah, perfect. We got our first guy over. We'll get these guys over. Our main world, we don't even. Look at the
System survey complete.
We're still the weakest in relative power currently. These guys will be getting ready to war.
Anomaly found.
We need the cruiser attack as soon as possible. I mean destroyer attack.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. System survey complete.
Alrighty.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Do we have any young admirals? No, we don't.
System survey complete.
Let us hold here, and it's around time to start pushing in. So let's go.
System survey complete.
Oh, damn, they're in Stone Age. They're very, very long time. But they're very, very... I want these.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Alrighty, we can upgrade. Parent. Oh, ho, ho. We got one of each then. One of each terrible traits.
Construction complete.
Six more months until we get cruising time.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission. Anomaly found. System survey complete.
We'll be getting cumulative and using our super secret biologist. Alrighty, it's year 2020. It seems like, 2020. 2220, oh my. It seems we have border raped one of our enemy. The enemy is looking kind of pathetic over here. He does have 4 planets and he is doing alright. Another one has 4 and will be expanding most likely to 5. So this will be a real threat in the future. We're going to conquer these guys, but it's going to cause a lot of unhappiness and damage to my science. But once I do begin that, the conquest chain has to continue. Until this whole entire area is subjugated by me. And that is when our goal has been achieved. This is it for early rushings. We took 2 of the AI planets and we're doing pretty alright for ourselves right now. He is very screwed already. Over here he is just in a bad position, I guess. There's not a lot in terms of expansion. South Wars I do not currently know. Our strategy has just been going pretty wide in terms of the amount of planets that we have. 5 planets, and yeah. Thank you for watching.